Hello, this is HackCOVG, and today I'm going to be teaching you to put Bukkit on a server for Minecraft 1.5.2 for Mac, because I think it's easier to do it on Mac for one reason, because all you need is terminal and 7 lines of code. So this is going to sound, I know this isn't how you do it necessarily, but this just happens to how it works for me. You copy the whole thing, copy, and I know you're supposed to go line by line by line by line, paste. See, everything's already made, and enter. And you see that comes up, it starts downloading everything, excuse me. Enter, another line, enter, another line, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I don't know how many that needs. Okay, so when you first get the Bukkit server, this craftbucket.jar is for 1.4.7. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to install, well, how to get 1.5.2. This is going to be all in the description. The lines of code, the link to Bukkit. There you go. This is going to be an old one. This is going to be not the original one. It takes about a minute. I actually already have one in my downloads because I've done this hundreds of times. Alright, enter craft bucket. So what you're going to do is you're going to get info. Oh, see, we're all good. Get info, you're going to take away all of this data. You're just going to leave it with craftbucket.jar. Okay? Now you're going to open this up. Alright, and you're going to replace it. Alright, now start command. And there you go. It force loads everything. There's your server. It's preparing your spawn. Okay. Now this is how you turn on the server. Your server needs to have the terminal on for it to work. Now you can see, now I use Hamachi because I don't have my IP port forwarded. But if you were to port forward your IP, it would just be the same as, you would just type in the IP address the same as you would type in the Hamachi one. So you get Hamachi, you turn it on, it probes this IP. This one is the one, this isn't, if you try typing this into a Minecraft server, it won't work because I barely have it on ever. But that is the IP, your Hamachi IP, if you are using Hamachi. This is just to show that you can, in fact, use now let's type in help. See, here are all your Bukkit plugins. This is your Bukkit commands. Okay. Let that load. Running. This is how you install plugins. You just drag and drop. I'll do an example. Let's do Essentials. Essentials is an essential. Essentials? Wow, why did I type that in? Essentials is almost an essential plugin. So let's just do an example. Okay. Essentials. Now Essentials comes with a whole, it's basically its own system. It gives you a whole bunch of different plugins. Download. And as you can see, this is not the first time I've installed it. A site, attempt to download multiple files, do you want all this? Sure, why not? Oh crap, okay. So I'll have that link in the description too. So let's say you want to install Essentials. Alright, Essentials 2, Essential, okay. You load that, and then all of your plugins are right here. Alright, these are all your jar files, drag and drop them, right into plugins, and you're done. That is it. What you have to do though is, okay, that's the startup one, you don't need that. What you have to do though is you have to go into the terminal and do reload. Alright, that reloads it and that helps. That tells the server to look for more plugins. Alright, so multiplayer, this is it right here, 25.187, that is the same IP address that is on the Hamachi list. You're going to click it. Okay, log in. Alright. Alrighty. It's going to take a little bit. And voila, your very own multiplayer Bukkit server. If you do /pl, there you go. Essentials, essentials chat, essentials protect, essentials spawn, and essentials anti-build. There you go. And you can't, well, I guess you can, but first thing you want to do is do op and then your name. And there you go. Every command, that's how you do it. So as soon as you install the plugins and you reload them, there will be this folder that comes up in the plugins. This is the config file, and the default for and the extension for configuring files is a YML. Now I use Aptana Studio 3 just because that's what I know how to use. And from here you can do message of the day, essentials protect items, warps, which I don't really like warps because I use multiverse. Real quick, I'll show you how to modify the amount of memory a server takes off of your computer. What you want to do is you go into your server, you go to your start command, you open it with whatever you want, text edit. Alright, this number right here, XMS1024, that is how many megabytes of data your server takes. Alright, and you have to do it for both. So, actually, I don't even need that. Alright, we can quit. So in the terminal, you type in MEM for memory, and it'll tell you 1019. That's just because it needs some extra memory to run. 1019. This is ticks per second. For 20 ticks per second is the best. So let's say we want to give it 2 gigs. So you type in 2. You have to do it on both of them. 2. File. Save. Okay. And now you do reload. Alright, now you do MEM. And wait a minute. I didn't do that right. Oh, it's still coming up. Hold on. Ticks because there's not any ticks. So you wanna, whoopsie. It's much easier to do all these commands from in-game. But that's basically how to do Bukkit servers. That's really it. I think it's better on Mac, just because you have the 7 lines of code that you insert and that's it. Let's see if it came up. No? Huh. Probably didn't do something right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There we go. See? And as you can see, my name is Red because I am op. Something isn't... the whole memory thing, that's how you do it, but usually there are 2 lines. If you open it and you do it right, there are 2 lines. 2024, 2024. I don't know why the other one isn't showing up, but that's how you do it. You have your whitelist.txt, so if you want to whitelist yourself, you just save it and exit out and it'll stay there. Banned IPs, banned players, your Bukkit YML, that's to configure your Bukkit. Craftbukkit.jar, that's the jar file. As you update, when you download it, you're going to have to rename it to that and replace it. If you leave it with all of the data in the R1 dash, it won't work. This is your permissions.yml. This is, oh crap, I don't want to load Aptana. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more tutorials and how-tos, please like, give me a good subscribe so I know that you care, and give me a request for something that you want to see me do. Like I said, this is really easy. It's easier on Mac than it is on PC, and as you can tell from my memory, it has 20 ticks per second, which is perfect. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would just give me a like, a subscribe, and tell me what you want to see me do. Granted, it does not have to be Minecraft related. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.